you good, DC?
Yeah, we can start officially at any time. This is gonna all be cut.
Okay,
None of this has to be in.
this is gonna be in because
That's
no
not
one
gonna be
wants
in.
to. No, it's gonna be in. But anyway, hey everybody,
Hi,
welcome to the Otakucast post show.
if you're here,
Show after the show,
if you're here,
family. I guess we're just doing all this
your
backwards today.
family. Yeah, no, I want to do it backwards.
Okay,
So we
sure.
watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyond the Dark Dimensions, the Dark Dimensional Door, the Door to the Dark Dimension, the Cube 2, Electric Boogaloo, Hellraiser, Hellraiser goes to Yu-Gi-Oh!
Eldritch
Um,
horror emerges.
Eldritch
Kaiba
Horror.
has money and imagination, so he can do whatever he wants.
It also it goes by its unofficial title. It's only titled this in England, which is Little Karibo made a movie.
Thanks for that text message, Chase. You made me snort while we're recording.
So
Appreciate that.
those are the titles
anyway,
of
No problem.
this movie.
2016, it's an original story set 6 months after the manga, and it's by Studio Gallup. Manga, you're right. It is.
That made me
Look,
cringe.
Can I look? After I watched the movie, I sent a rant. See, can I just read that rant as a summary for the movie? Can I just do that, please?
Yeah, just go.
Okay.
Dark Side of Dimensions. Dark Side of Dimensions. That's the name of it.
Now I'm reading this from the Discord message I sent. I just finished watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Dimension, or some shit like that, and I have one question. Why? Okay.
Yeah.
This is why people hate anime. Let me explain. It was a good movie, don't get me wrong, but it takes place 6 months after the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I tell you what, I never finished the OG series. Spoilers aside, because they do spoil the end of it, and it pretty much ends the way you'd think Yu-Gi-Oh! Would have to end. Anyway,
Yugi wins.
the bad guy just appears, and he's in Yugi's class. His name is Agami, and everyone knows him, but they can't remember him. They just, he's Agami, that guy over there. They're, by the way, all the kids are in their final year of high school. Yugi and Tia and Joey and pointy hair guy. Everybody else is really important.
Did
Tristan,
you know that Joey Wheeler's name is Katsuya?
Is it? But we
And
have to
did
have.
you know that Tristan Taylor's name is Hiroto Honda?
Interesting. Now you watched this in dub, didn't you?
I watched it in dub because how can you not want the Brooklyn Rage? Joey Wheeler, Brooklyn Rage.
Chase, my dude Chase, he has introduced me to Takahata, which is one of the voices that works Little Karibo, and he's a VTuber now, and love it. I love it so much.
God damn, he's attractive.
Does that know about all that? Like,
oh yeah.
Anyway, but no, he just
Takahata 101
streaming.
wasn't that Takahata 101? I think was Hellsing Ultimate Abridged too.
Yeah, he's part of Team 4-Star.
We're talking, but yeah, we're talking about this mostly because it makes more sense than the movie. It's more entertaining than the movie, though the movie pretty much boiled down to screw the rules. I have money. And just any Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged meme.
Pretty much.
Down from like Joey Wheeler just being like, I'm gonna be the best because I'm from Brooklyn.
I'm so glad that you've done that voice. That's all I needed in my life.
You're welcome.
So anyway,
Thank you.
Kaiba just makes this new dual disc system that makes holograms more realistic. Apparently realistic enough to do real damage to people and change the physical world. Because that makes sense.
Because Kaiba, he's the only one who doesn't have a Kaiba, Bakura, and Mokuba are the only ones without a name change.
What's Yugi's name in the original?
He's Yugi Moto, but also I'm just looking at Duke Devlin's name is Ryuji Otogi.
Okay, I gotta finish with my hilarious
Duke Devlin.
Anyway, so then Kaiba goes to go find the pieces of the puzzle because get this, Kaiba has some serious fascination with the Pharaoh. I think it's gay. I think he wants to fuck him. I really do. He wants to be defeated. He wants to feed him in a card game. No, I think
it is literally just no. That's not what it is at all. Like that's your yaoi fantasies, which aren't true at all. It's literally just Kaiba is so petty. Kaiba is so petty that he can't handle losing in a card game. Like, I mean, think about this. Kaiba bought the rights to Duel Monsters. Kaiba is so petty. He bought the rights to Duel Monsters, like because he
Yeah.
wanted, and then he just made cards for it just to make his deck better. That's how petty Kaiba is.
So anyway, he digs up, goes to find the pieces of the puzzle, and this bad guy or Agami or Diva, whatever the heck his name is, but he's got a sexy
I'm an
voice actor.
original demon.
It's like, nah, we're the magic people, and we'll study magic as long as Pharaoh stays gone because
Yeah,
she said so.
because
I know it's some other
look,
like
the
stage he had, but they called
the
him Pharaoh, and
look
it was true for me the entire time.
the magic the magic Hellraiser cube said so.
No, it was the priest dude that saved them all when they were children.
No, the magic Hellraiser cube gave them the power to be God
So like
as
Agami's
long as the pharaoh's gone.
yeah, because that makes sense. Anyway, so he pulls some pieces of the puzzle. Kaiba makes a complicated machine that can reassemble the rest of the puzzle pieces. Realizes he's missing the two that Diva took for him,
I
and then
like
Diva gave
that
the pieces to his.
he was like shitting on Yugi, like, huh. It's like they were like, it took Yugimoto 8 years to complete, and he's like, huh, that's because Yugi's not as smart as I am. And then it's just literally he just built a machine. Like that's not, you're not assembling it, Kaiba. You built a machine. Like, haha, I'm so much smarter than Yugi.
Cheating.
No, it's like if I built a machine to solve a Rubik's cube. I didn't solve it. I couldn't solve it, so I built a machine to do it.
Yeah. And so Diva gave one of the pieces to his sister for safekeeping, kept the other one, and his sister goes and gives it to him because she wants him to save her brother.
She has a woman's voice for some reason, but she looks like a girl. It's really weird. You just hear like this grown woman's voice coming out of this like 8-year-old girl.
Very weird.
This is weird.
Very weird.
It's like if I voiced Dib in Invader Zim and I just talk like this, like, hey, yeah, I'm in 8th grade. What's up? I'm Dib. You know, it'd just be weird. Let me voice a character in an anime and I just do this voice. Let me voice like they're middle schoolers. Dang! That's cool. Doesn't sound like a middle schooler at all.
That's true. So anyway, you also find out during some unnecessary sequences that Diva's also been killing people all over the world.
I mean, is he killing
making them
them?
disappear to a different dimension, but he was gonna kill Joey. Okay,
Well, he sends Joey to a dimension made up of his memories and then erases his memories?
so he's been killing them. Like
What? I don't understand what's happening.
unnecessary steps, just stab him. Like knife.
I mean, that just
Yeah.
sounds like a really overly complex way to get rid of someone.
I was sitting there like, wait, no, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! People just get sent to the Shadow Realm. Why did you just send them to the Shadow Realm?
Like, okay, look, Diva can summon all of his little glowy-eyed followers with the little chaos cube and his magic powers that don't make any sense. Why don't they just jump the bullies instead of, we're going to send you to this ultimate dimension, then I'm going to watch you suffer as I erase your memories, which could take anywhere.
Which
like
causes you to die.
Which causes you
to die. Like,
die because, I guess, no, just jump him, beat him up. Like, that
look,
makes sense.
Can we just talk that this is the halfway point of the movie that you're at right now? And that's an hour in?
Rich kids don't want to get their hands dirty, guys. That's why.
This movie's 2 hours long.
2 hours and 20 minutes long.
Okay, yeah, 2 hours and 20 minutes long, and it ends at the hour and a half point for me, because that's the point where it logically should have ended. But no, Kaiba has to create a duel tournament that consists of 3 people, and it's just Kaiba wants to be petty and beat up Diva because Diva almost beat him in a duel, and beat up Yugi because Yugi beat him in a duel. And that's what Kaiba does. He builds a stadium, makes a tournament, kidnaps 2 people, and forces them to play in his tournament.
I do what I do, Yugi.
The he's like, did you notice there was no explanation why Diva was killing all these other people in the newspapers? Just the
No, there wasn't. He was taking out the evil. They were evil. Like they look like little kids.
He tried to kill Joey.
He was doing a good old
tried to
Kira.
punch him.
Yeah, that's evil. Anyway,
Joey was like, I don't like the way you're looking at my friend Yuke. I'm gonna punch you.
So, but but
Yeah.
before he sets up the tournament, him and Eva have this little contest where
Dimensional duel.
they break all the rules of the game, fuck the
What?
rules.
Okay,
Mean,
so like
it's
the
just
first. I want to talk about this too. The setup is the dimensional duel. You don't have to worry about summoning cost. It's just it eats away at your spirit. I don't know what that means because it doesn't matter.
because they can yell and power their spirits up. They literally pull
I
out,
don't.
"I'm pulling out this dragon."
Yeah,
Oh!
I
Now it has
summoned it.
an attack points.
I summoned it at full power, and it's just like, what does
Ah!
that? What does that mean? What are you like? What's it eating? And then it's just like, and then the rules are completely thrown out after that, where it's just like people are just summoning stuff out of turn, but then they kept the like, you have 5 monsters. And I'm like, what does that matter? You've been just throwing cards out and summoning creatures when it's Kaiba's turn.
Through dimensional summoning, and my creature didn't get attacked because I sent him to a different dimension. Fuck your
Yeah,
game.
because like did you what? And when he comes back, he causes your creature to lose all of his abilities, and I'm like, what? What? How many
He
effects does this creature have?
like, you know what, Kaiba, I've had enough of you. I'm gonna make you disappear with my magic cube. And Kaiba's like,
Can we?
no,
No.
his security guard got fucked.
Through
His
the
security was that guy.
through the power of technology.
Imaginary fucking maker hologram machine on his arm. He was just like,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't want to die today, so I'm not going
Can
to.
we,
Thank you for
can
your
we,
kind intentions, sir.
so this is the scene that made me like fully 100% believe that this was based off of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Is because they do their little duel and Mokuba's like, Kaiba, I'm out of here, and he like grabs the puzzle pieces and he's leaving, and like they Diva goes after him, gets 2 of the pieces, and like Kaiba goes over to his Kaiba jet and he just shouts, "To be continued," and he flies off. That's a
Yeah,
thing that happened in
that
the
literally.
movie.
Yep.
That's not a
It
parody.
no,
This
no.
is no. That's what happens.
He was
Yeah, that's
just
just
like,
what happens.
you, I'm out.
Like
And don't
I
forget
was like,
random
what?
ring. And then Bakura was also attacked at some point, and then triggers some major OCD. He has to live through his horrible.
I don't want to remember. No.
Poor Bakura.
Well, there was also that scene with Bakura earlier on where they're like all of the girls are waving at Bakura and they're just like, it must be the accent, and I'm just like, what am I watching? What am I watching?
Wait, what's his
What am I
accent?
Yeah, Bakura, because in the dub he's British.
Oh,
Even though
yuck.
his name is
Posh
Rio
British.
Bakura. Yes, he speaks with a very soft, posh British accent, and they're just like, "Oh, it must be your accent. That's why all the
I
girls
mean,
like you."
bitches
And I'm
go
just like,
wild for accents.
but it's like it's so not.
It's so
Yeah,
it's just making fun of itself.
when Duke Devlin showed up, I was half expecting him to be like, "Whoa, Yugi."
It's basically like J.
Duke
Michael Tatum's
Devlin.
voice, Black Butler, which is
It's
definitely
just-
actually not British.
It's just so.
Anyway,
I
so
have
Sorry.
so many questions.
no, you're fine. Well, I appreciate your
No,
entertainment.
yeah. I love that you laughed out at the to be continued part. Yeah, that was dumb. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that
happened.
I had my thing muted, so
Yeah, no, that happened.
that is
That is a
brilliant.
scene in the movie.
So then they're doing the television duel, and the people that are dueling, okay, they're hurt by fucking holograms. First off, there's like this explosion thing that goes on, and
Well, also Kaiba made solid light constructs like he's fucking Green Lantern.
no, No.
Like we're not gonna talk about the fact that and you skipped over Kaiba's giant space elevator space station. He has a space elevator. Just
Space
as a
penis?
yeah, that's at the end. It becomes a space penis.
I mean, he's the coolest like billionaire ever. You don't see any real life billionaires doing this kind of shit. Like, good on him.
No, he just has a fucking space elevator with like a giant ass space station that he uses just for dueling.
He's the kind of guy that like should be in real life. That like real life millionaires should do shit like Kaiba.
Fucking Kaiba's like Elon Musk. Just like,
Yeah.
I built a flamethrower because I could. I'm making spaceships because I can.
Beautiful.
Like it's just like it's just a meme. He's just a
Okay,
meme.
so Yugi
Solid
wants
light constructs.
Yugi wants to duel because Kaiba had this all set up, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna duel you, and then I'm gonna duel
It's
you."
just
And
like,
then Yugi's like, "You know
can
what?
we
Now fuck
just
the rules. I want to
like
fight him because I'm trying to
that's
save my dude."
that's what he set this entire thing up, and he's like, it's gonna be the greatest tournament the world has ever seen, and it's just the setup is like, now welcome to the tournament. These are the two people that are gonna be in this tournament. I'm gonna fight you, and then I'm gonna fight you. And it's just like, that's not a tournament, Kaiba. That's not what a tournament is. This is just Kaiba built a fucking like a statue to his insecurity, like, and
This is
he's
not a joke.
I
Can I have one of
he's
those?
he's just got he's just got to have the tiniest penis. I don't know, you never see it, but Kaiba's just got to have
Rule
like
34, my boy.
Micro.
straight up
Wait,
Kaiba. Every part of Kaiba hit puberty except for the crotch is what I'm going at here.
from the fan art that Chase sent me.
I'm telling you that's not accurate. Cause why else did Kaiba
Yeah,
build the giant space penis? You know, just like, why else is he so like, I
he's got.
lost in a card game? Everyone has to pay attention to me.
All right. I'm
Look
gonna
at
next
me.
next line of my magic summary here. Then magic shit happens, and the shoe cube fuses with Diva and the Millennium Ring, and a fucking eldritch horror is birthed.
Oh, that's after Yugi beats him.
Yeah, but
Yugi beats him through the magic of Yugi, and then
look,
Yugi fights Kaiba.
every one of the all of the three duels that happened in this entire movie. 2 hour and
Wait,
20 minutes.
yeah,
Three
it's three
duels
duels.
happened.
Let's Can we
It was
talk about, like,
I play this, and I
yeah,
play this, and I play this.
yeah, he becomes this eldritch cubic horror after, like, in the middle of Yugi and Kaiba's duel when Yugi's about to win, and then they're just like, "We'll duel him together," and it just becomes a 2-on-1 duel, and there's no rules anymore. There's just
No,
no
it's just
rules.
nothing makes any sort of sense.
Everyone's just throwing shit out there. Like, there's no turns. They're taking damage for each other.
I can't find
There's just
that eldritch horror.
I mean, holy shit! Like, have you
I
played
don't
the new Yu-Gi-Oh
fucking
with pendulum summons? Like, my god.
yes, and it's horrible and confusing, but
Ah,
this is like legitimately during, like, I'm taking my turn and I'm gonna play a magic card, and you're just like, well, I'm gonna summon this creature and I'm gonna play a magic card, and I'm like, I'm literally at the, like, phase 1. I'm at main phase 1, man. You can't. I haven't even summoned a creature yet. You're just like, now I'm gonna combine my creatures and they get it to attack 4 times now. How are you
Just
attack? It's not. It's my turn,
just
dude.
because I would like never do this. That's the eldritch horror right there.
It
Did I
is.
mess
It is.
your thing up? I'm so
It's an
sorry.
abomination.
Okay, I'll stop.
It's
I'll
it's an
stop.
abomination to the heavens and to everything. And there goes Angels. Now Angels is gone.
oh god,
But
why?
yes, it's
Broke it.
good job,
Yay!
editors.
Thank
Have
you.
fucking fun with that.
Yep.
Have
Leave it
fucking
I
all
fun
whatever
with
it looks like.
that.
Just
I'm
leave
glad
it.
I'm not an editor because Jesus Christ, I would have
You
killed you just
yeah.
then.
Nah,
Great.
just leave it.
I've got it
Just
on
leave
mine.
it.
It's perfect. So
Ah,
yeah, no. Fucking Eldritch Abomination,
I
and
didn't
then
know you used the thing for the post show. I'm
then
sorry.
they beat it. They beat the Eldritch Abomination. Um, and then, like, they beat it because, like, Kaiba disappears, he's gone, and then for some reason, like, they completed the Millennium Puzzle, but the Pharaoh didn't show up because the Pharaoh was gone. And then Yugi's about to die, and the Pharaoh just shows up and doesn't do anything. He just shows up, and
Yeah,
that's enough to destroy the power of the box because
fucking
that Pharaoh's back.
you skipped over Yugi summoning his waifus in the
Yeah, no,
battle.
he summons Magic Apple Girl, and then
Magic Apple
because
Girl, Magic
she
Lemon
gets
Girl,
summoned,
Magic
yeah,
Dark
no,
Magic
because
Magician.
he summons Magic Apple Girl, and because you attacked Magic Apple Girl in response, she summons Magic Lemon Girl, who then reduces your attack points by half, and then she summons her friend Dark Magician Girl in response, and it reduces your attack points by half, and also it reverts your attack onto you, and then I take my damage. And I'm just
Yeah,
sitting there like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah,
What is
look,
going on?
when
What
the
is this
Pharaoh
movie?
returns, he also has this magic robed magic boy that just
Who's the guy that raised Diva? He's the ghost of the guy who raised
is he? Because
Diva.
at first I'm like, is that
Yes.
Kaiba? Did he bring
No.
back Kaiba as a magical boy? It
It's
wasn't,
literally
but
the Millennium Key user. It's literally the Millennium Key user who
this is
just raffle stops him and he disappears, and then the Pharaoh's just gone. He's just fucking gone.
I say in my summary with an unexplained magical boy and saves a day. What the shit?
And then that's like it cuts to like the end, and they're all like graduating. And like earlier, they had talked about their dreams, and like Taya's gonna go off to study in France to be a dancer or some shit.
I thought it was
Yugi's
United
gonna
States,
just
but either way.
whatever. Taya, like, man, Yugi dropped the ball on that one by not going out with her because Taya's a catch. And then like Tristan has to go work at his dad's factory, and Joey's like, "I'm gonna become the greatest duelist in the world," and it's like, "No, you're not, Joey. No, you're fucking not.
Joey Wheeler
Don't fool
with your
yourself."
Black Eyes Red Dragon knockoff.
There's a reason in the
Oh yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged
was a joke.
they made the joke of one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't
Then
belong.
get
And then
this,
it's like, it's
okay?
Joey.
Kaiba's in his space penis.
He's in the
got cube.
he's in the giant, yeah, he's got the cube, he's got the puzzle, and he's like, I'm gonna take my I'm gonna
Mokuba's telling him how well his new holo disc are selling. He's like, not now. I don't have time for money. I
yeah,
do
activate
style.
activate the dimensional duel system, and
Mind you, the whole thing with
he
Diva
gets
was ended because Diva lost his powers because the Pharaoh came back for like
yes.
23 seconds.
So Kaiba gets into his space shuttle. This is the most accurate thing you can say, and he activates the dimensional system, and he shoots himself down the space elevator because Kaiba's space penis is shooting its sperm into the Earth egg, and then Kaiba ends up in the
In the past.
afterlife.
See,
No, it's
I
the
think
afterlife.
I think it was the past. He goes
No,
to the
it's the
past.
afterlife because
And
the castle's floating.
so
This is
look,
the afterlife. Look,
look.
I'm not unconvinced because it's dimensional, so I'm thinking he broke through to the yeah, it's the spirit dimension, or Kaiba fucking died. I think he shot himself into the ground and died, and that's what brought
No,
him
you
there.
died.
Because it couldn't be the past because
In
the
the news
pharaoh
today,
acknowledged him.
a simp tried to travel back in time and died.
No, see, he's not a simp. Your problem is he's not a simp. He wants the pharaoh to simp for him. That's different.
It's
He's a
not gonna
dom.
happen.
He's
He's
a
not
dom.
the Pharaoh is not gonna bend over. So
No,
so
but
in my summary, I said the movie contradicts itself because Kaiba, still simping for the Pharaoh, is like, I'm doing a thing, and apparently goes back in fucking time to bend over to the real Pharaoh. And then
here's why
he uses
it's
Cube
not
Cube,
time.
which was not supposed to have power anymore because the Pharaoh's massive big dick energy and goes back in time. I don't or goes to the
Here's
spirit realm or
yeah,
wherever the
no,
fuck
here's
it
why
is.
it's not time. Here's the only reason why it's not time. The pharaoh recognized him and wasn't like, what the fuck is that thing? When he pulled out his duel disc, the pharaoh just got up and was like, let's duel, dude.
I don't
That's why
think
I'm like, that's not
I
time.
don't
He
think
knew it
the
was
Pharaoh
Kaiba.
had one line this entire movie. Did he? Did he say
No,
anything?
no, not a fucking
He just
word.
has big dick energy. He
He
just
he
appears.
had he had a line
Oh,
technically when Kaiba was dueling his holographic fantasy version of the
oh yeah.
pharaoh,
See, I'm
who
telling you,
who had
he had a computerized husbando of the
it's
Pharaoh already preloaded
no
on his computer.
like you're doing it's just
Look, I
the
don't
the
think Deep Furious
the
is gonna be
intent
formed. It's a meme. Just let me
the
have the meme.
intent of the anime is just this is how fucking petty Kaiba is.
Just obsessed.
Like
I would use
he
the
is
word obsessed.
well petty because he cannot handle like anyone like Pharaoh's dead. Like dude, you won. He's dead. And Kaiba's just like, "No. No one can be better than me. No one. No one alive or dead is allowed to be better than me. Pay attention to me. Look at me. Look at my giant space penis I built, Pharaoh."
And then anyway, he wherever he's at, whether it be time or dimension, the Pharaoh's just like lounging on his throne, like, and then he looks at him, he's like, hey,
Like,
hey,
fuck
and then
you
he
want.
stands up, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
like,
That's
all
the
right, let's
movie.
duel.
That was
And
the 2 hour and 20 minutes Yu-Gi-Oh! Magical girl, magical boy waifu adventure.
What the fuck did we watch? I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm just nothing made sense. Was this a comedy? Was this supposed to be
I mean,
serious?
it's Yu-Gi-Oh, so yes.
It wasn't even like anything related to the series. You watch the show, and it's like it takes its duels like seriously. At least it takes like turns. You know, when you watch the show, people take turns, and
The rules are followed for the
there's
game.
rules. Also, did you
Not a
know that?
dimension duel. It's only a limit as your imagination, my friend.
Did you know that the
I summon
villain?
my grandma. She's got 30,000 attack points and is immune to damage. Fuck you.
I didn't know this was a thing that was real. I honestly thought this was made up by Little Karibo. The spirit inside of the Millennium Ring is named Zork. Zorc. It's named Zork. So Zork fused with Diva to become an Eldritch
To
Abomination.
birth that Eldritch
Yeah,
abomination.
it was
Just look up Dark
just,
Diva. Just Google Dark
just
Diva. If you didn't
fucking
get a chance
I
to see
don't
the image. And
Just
then
put it in post.
By the way,
its eye was like one eye. It was one eye here, and the other eye just kind of. They're
look
cute.
yeah,
They just
no,
pop
look
out.
into it though. Look into
like
it. Look into the powers of the Millennium items. The Millennium puzzle literally gives you a luck boost based off of how badly you need it.
I need that shit all the time.
It's broken as shit. Yugi became the king of cards by cheating.
There's a lot of cheating in this movie.
I don't know. This fucking movie made no sense. It
Look,
didn't make any fucking sense.
all right. So you guys
Taya
heard about
was
the
there.
movie? Yeah, Taya was there. Tristan was also there.
Tristan did stuff.
Bakura was triggered and had some
Joey
World War II
almost
flashbacks.
yeah, no, fucking Bakura got fucked up. Like we don't really see
Bakura.
him. Like he just kind of like he's there in the end credits, but we don't see him talk. He's just like, oh hey, Bakura got over his his PTSD.
And he's just
That's
standing in
fine.
the background like this.
Like hey, no, he's fucked. He's gone. Bakura's just broken. Like I don't know. This is fucking
Bakura.
space penis. What? Let's
I
go to
don't know.
space penis rating.
I
That
don't know.
sounds like
I
a
was
fun
gonna do
system.
magical waifus.
I kind of like space penises.
I don't
How
know.
many space penises?
All right, we can do. I'll do like.
How many dead Kaibas?
Kaiba should have died. Like
How many Shadow Realm Kaibas out of 10?
Fucking dead Kaibas. Just Kaiba fired himself into the earth. He's fucking exploded on impact.
Not now, Mokuba. I'm science.
Not now, Mokuba. I'm doing the science.
From Invader Zim. You mentioned it earlier. It's Dr. Morpheus or whatever the fuck.
Yes, just like I'm doing science.
Not now, son. I'm making toast. You know, just okay.
And don't worry, I put a graphic up, by the way.
Look, huh?
I got a graphic for the Eldritch Horror. You don't need to worry about it.
Hell yeah.
It can't be magical waifus because that was
No. We can do space penises. We can do space. I'm okay with, or simp, but space penis is fine. Giant space penis is fine. I always give the rating first. Your turn. You do it first.
I don't fucking know. What?
10 is an amazing movie. Best movie you've ever seen.
I mean,
it's a masterpiece.
It is a masterpiece of confusion.
It is.
10 out of 10 on the confusion scale and the what the fuck scale.
And the audacity is the wrong word.
You know what? The caucasity. Just the caucasity of it. The cockiness. The ballsiness.
The completely off the rails logic of the dimension dueling.
You know, fuck it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Nah, fuck it. 10 out of 10 for the best comedy ever made. It is the greatest comedy ever made. If you want me to judge it as like what it actually was supposed to be,
yes, please.
No, 10 out of 10 for comedy. Fucking 0. Shit. Worst piece of garbage ever fucking put on film. I don't know.
I'm gonna give it a cough.
What do you want from me?
3.
This movie sucks.
Give it a 3 space penises.
You fucking generous. This is fucking generous.
It is generous. The movie was not the worst movie I've ever seen. It wasn't Lou over the wall.
I'll give it 4 fucking Mokubas just because of how useless it was. There
and
you go.
The unnecessary. There's like they shoved scenes and characters in there that were unnecessary.
Here's the thing.
The animation was decent. The music was aight.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, 3 space penises. Yeah,
the
animation was beautiful.
We both watched it in dub because you gotta watch Yu-Gi-Oh in dubbed.
You have to have. Look, that's why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 on meme factor, because
yes.
as a joke,
All
as
of
a
the serious
fucking
battles were
joke,
just
it's
memes.
great.
All of the
It's
battles
just
are memes.
you
All of them.
watch this, just watch it as the comedy, you're gonna lose your shit because it's so stupid. You're just like,
You
I
can't
just
hurt me. I sent my space egg to another dimension.
yeah, like what the fuck?
And my
Like
space egg will combine with these other space eggs and become a more powerful space egg.
it's a god space egg now. Seriously, watch it like from the guise of fucking Little Karibo made a movie.
Yeah.
It's perfect film. If you watch it like that, if you watch it because you want to watch a Yu-Gi-Oh movie,
I want Little
it's
Karibo to dub over.
garbage.
I want Little Karibo to dub over this because
What would he do? What could he do?
It can't be made any better.
You can't fucking fix. You can't change. This was already a meme. You can't fucking. He already like all of the jokes were already made.
I just want him to fix Kaiba's voice that he just wants to simp Pharaoh because that would honestly
Yeah,
make more
that's
sense.
what I was gonna
It
say.
would make
All that
more
Angels
sense.
wants
No.
is like a fucking yaoi fanfic.
No,
Look, no, it
I
cannot
don't like
be.
fanfictions. I
it
just
cannot-
find it funny. His obsession was, to me, inherently
No.
sexual.
He is a dom who is attempting to dominate another dom, and his whole goal is to make
What's the
Pharaoh
term?
his sub.
It's
Suki.
not. My brain only can think of spicy bottom. That's not.
No.
Stop! Stop!
Kaiba wants
your
to
bottom,
make
but you act like a top.
Pharaoh his
Power
sub.
bottom. There you go.
God,
Power bottom.
where is this gone?
Kaiba wants to make Yugi his sub. He wants him chained up in a basement. He's gonna whip him every day. Just who's the dual king? Who's the dual king? That's what's gonna fucking happen.
I'm
Alright?
fucking
It's not
dead.
simping at all. It's not simping at all.
But do you really think the Pharaoh's gonna let that happen? The Pharaoh would be like,
God no! It's fucking
magical
no. He's gonna.
okay.
The Pharaoh's gonna throw Kaiba over his knee, and he's gonna get the paddle out, and he's gonna make him say, "Who's daddy?" That's what's gonna fucking happen. Kaiba's gonna get.
Where the Pharaoh's like, you're
Look,
Rule 34,
look,
do
come
it.
around on it. It's a 10 out of 10 film if you look at it as a comedy. It's a 10 out of 10.
I don't know about
Only
that.
as a comedy.
Anyway, you guys, if you've seen it, look, there's in the fandom.
I'm sorry.
Without it,
If you've seen it, I'm so sorry.
It's like
I'm
contradicts
so
the
No,
ending
you're
of the
not.
show, I guess. I don't know.
No, I'm
But
not.
if you guys have seen it and you want to discuss with us, pop
Look.
comment messages in the Discord,
Look,
whatever.
I
We're happy to.
just
Sit down and laugh at
do
it.
you recommend it? Do you recommend it?
Yes.
Yes, no, 100%. 100%. Watch it for the
high
memes.
Or you're drunk and you're watching with your friends and you want to
No,
giggle. Yes, don't
watch
just sit
it-
down and watch it seriously. Watch
No,
it for the
don't
memes.
watch it seriously. Watch it for the fucking meme and just laugh your ass off at how stupid everything is.
Yeah, just all
Just
of the three duels that are
drink some-
incredibly stretched out.
Just drink some beer or smoke some pot or do some shrooms, and that movie's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yes. But anyway, I think that's gonna do it for us. Thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate
don't-
it. And if
The
you're here,
Otakucast does not officially condone illegal drug use.
no, or
For legal purposes.
irresponsible drinking. This is just
For legal
I had
purposes.
vodka later.
We don't have lawyers yet, so for legal purposes. Disclaimer.
We'll just make Chase be our lawyer. I'm sure we'll be fine. Anyway,
Don't make us sick our Aussie lawyer on you.
yeah,
Oi, cunt.
Oh, I can't.
he'll throw a
You
couple
fucking
snake
what?
spiders at you. Crikey. Anyway,
Oh, this makes me want to cry.
Sorry, the fucking Bobby bitch.
thanks everybody for watching. This was entertaining. Bye.
It's the most fun we've had in a review. See you